Hey, Brett here. Tonight's theme is hips. Hips. I'm going to be doing two poses at least, and you've seen me do these a million times if you've watched the videos. If you haven't watched the videos, well, you haven't. First one is going to be good for the front of the hips and also underneath right here and sometimes back here. These are the places where you're likely to feel it here, here, and here. But we're going to do it in halvesies. So I'm going to do the right half and then the left half. Looks like this. I'm going to bring my right foot up to my right hand. I'm going to rotate that foot out. I want my leg to be parallel or even forward a little bit. And then this leg can drop out or not. I'm going to rest into it by stretching my back leg back and then just sort of resting in. Now, when I started doing this, I used props. This is a great way to do it. Give yourself some support. All you care about is the feel. Doesn't matter what it looks like, it's what it feels like. I'm still getting a good stretch here, and I'm getting a good stretch here. This is actually a very effective stretch, though I would say I would put a pillow on this because I'm going to put a bruise on my arm. So there we go. That's actually a really good stretch. In fact, it's gonna kick my left hip in about another 30 seconds. It's almost too much the way I'm doing it. And that's the thing. You might find a pose is much more intense here versus here, or it's going to be differently intense depending on the angle. So blaster, that's one side. That's going to be two poses, one on each side. That's going to be 5 minutes each. Then the other one is butterfly. And there's various forms of butterfly, but I'm going to have my feet together, very far apart, about four fists width, and I'm going to lean forward into it. This is going to open up here. So that's really gonna these two poses are really great for hip openers, and I would do these for 6 or so months, and then maybe start working on the front splits and the side splits if you're so inclined as I am. So that's the intro to the poses. I'm gonna go ahead and get into the one, and I'm gonna talk through a few of the principles while I'm doing this, and then that'll be the end of the short. So again, I'm gonna go ahead and do my left side first, just because I already talked about my right side. So I'm gonna swing my left foot up to my left hand. I'm gonna rotate that left foot out. I'm gonna actually bring my foot just a little bit forward. I actually lift up on my back toes and stretch my back leg back. And then I'm just gonna hold something like this for right now. And I'm gonna be making adjustments throughout. Alexa, 5 minute timer. So principle one, wet noodle. I wanna be as loose as I can. Now in this pose, I might lock out my arm because I can support myself, or I might use a prop as you already saw, but I'm going to try to be loose wherever else I can be. I'm going to actually just sort of relax into under my left leg and into my front right hip. And that's a really nice stretch right there. That's really nice.